And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not. By much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now the Vikings are going to stop. Here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Throwing on second down. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And his throw here is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Check 91. 91 is the mark. Check.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They run for it with Carson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down, Seahawks.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. This is Carson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On second down, it's Carson. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
14.
To throw is Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, Alpha.
The Seahawks, 36
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Gun.
50 seconds, run. Here we go, D.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know the thought?
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 82 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, and even better run for big yardage.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too...
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
Gun. Hey, Haywood.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. He's got him in. Complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Gun. Two.
Play action now. Cousins. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Go. Gun.
They go play action. Cousins. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
He's crashing. He's checking. One set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Good route here. Smooth.
Mike's by 4. Target.
Gun.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
4th down, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. First down, here's the run with Cook. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Brings up 2nd and 5. Mike 50. Here we go, D. Here I come. Check.
All right, now here we go.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Let's go, baby.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they got the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the Cardinals.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Gun.
I know he ain't got it. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike.
First down, here's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, echo. Here we go, Holmes.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
To throw, Cousins. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off.
On first down, Carson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Cut. 380.
Right there. 54 miles. So don't say nothing.
They run it with Carson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
We want it. Come to my woo. 22's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Exit.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Throwing his Cousins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
From the 39, Wilson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll run with Marshawn Lynch, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. On the carry, it's Lynch. 20! And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Hey, receiver. Hey, Charlie.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Rip right. Hey, Mike 50.
Gun.
50. Here I come. Hey, 50. Wait, that. 50.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Alert.
First down, the run with Lynch. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 59-yard
We're going to shut you down. We're going to shut you down.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play fake. Cousins. Rolling to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Gun.
50. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
On play action, Cousins. Going deep for Diggs. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Stephon Diggs, 62 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. On first down. It's Cook, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Let's go. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Gun.
Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Gun.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 5-yard touchdown run as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
He'll find Metcalf. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards that time.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Myers' kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
The kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 24, Vikings 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go, Billy. Let's go.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. They start the drive with Cook. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And the timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
They run it again with Cook. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Watch it.
1 and to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.